Alright, we're back to another video. So in my update video, when I kind of came back from a little vacation, I said I was gonna do videos on my 4 years in high school, giving you a video for each year, obviously, and talking about the stuff I liked and I didn't like about high school. Just a little one of those. So obviously we're gonna talk about freshman year first, but first I have my transcript in front of me, and I wanna talk about what I did before high school to get myself ready, like take a few classes here and there and all that. So in eighth grade, I guess if you're not American, if like you're across the pond or whatever, so eighth grade is it's usually like middle school or junior high. For me, it was junior high, and then ninth grade is freshman year, 10th grade, sophomore year, 11th grade is junior year, 12th grade is senior year. That's your last year of high school, by the way, 12th grade, senior year. So we're going to talk about freshman year, like I said. But in 8th grade, for me, junior high, I took two classes two high school credit classes, and that was Algebra 1 and Family Consumer Science. In 7th grade, or actually in sixth grade, math wasn't my thing. It was the teacher. It's all about the teacher for me. If the teacher's good, I'll usually be pretty good. Teacher sucked. I'm not gonna say any teacher's name. Teacher sucked. Terrible in math. I passed the class, but I didn't pass the SOL. So in each end of year, it's our end of year test. The teachers teach from the SOL, or yeah, for the SOL. Didn't pass my SOL. So in seventh grade, I was in like remediation for math, but I passed with flying colors. I my teacher was great in seventh grade. She was an awesome math teacher. Um, and so I took Algebra 1 instead of Math 8. And boy, did my teacher suck. She was terrible. She was a foreigner. She was from Romania. She was an okay person. Like as a person, she was probably cool, but she was not a good math teacher at all. But somehow I passed the class. I got a D, which is passing. Um, doesn't say my final grade, just says D. Um, so that was one. That was I was like, this sucks. I should have taken Math 8. If I had the same teacher, I probably would have had a great eighth grade year. But she was a terrible teacher. And then Family Consumer Science, didn't like the class at all. Didn't like any of that. And I was like, I'm never taking this again. Later, I would find out I would take it again. But I got one credit for that. So that was already putting me ahead of most of the pack in high school. Uh, 2 credits, right? But I mean, it helps, I guess. And so going into freshman year, I did JRTC for all 4 years of high school, and they had a leadership class. It was called leadership camp. Um, Before high school, so like in August, probably a few weeks before high school started in September, we would go to the school and we would do some leadership stuff with other uh, other cadets that were new and older cadets. So like instantly, I knew sophomores, juniors, and seniors. I knew pretty much all the freshmen because like we'd been in class together. But instantly, I friended some of them, and they liked me. So it's not necessary to be friends with upperclassmen, uh, but you look cool even if they are in JRTC. But freshman year, I took Algebra 1 again. Didn't fail. Uh, my teacher said I should take it again. That happened a few times in high school for me. So I took it again. I took Earth Science honors, science in I don't know how I took Earth Science honors to be honest. In eighth grade, I didn't do the best in science, but somehow I was on honors science in eighth grade and ninth grade for whatever reason. But come back to that. English 9, just standard. PE and health. JRTC, small engine repair, technology foundations, and world history 1. I passed every class freshman year, thank God. But we'll talk about each one. So algebra 1, I had a teacher that I had in I want to say fifth and sixth grade, and she was okay. I passed it again with a C, and I guess I got 2 credits. It says on my thing for 8th grade I got a credit, and for ninth grade I got a credit for whatever. I didn't pass the SOL in algebra. You know, I just didn't. I never did. Uh, which was funny. Earth science honors. Ugh. We have to do science fair projects every year. I didn't do one in 8th grade, which was hilarious. I didn't do one. You had to do one. It was a grade. Got Earth science honors though. Um, so it was my first science project ever, and I did something like, "Will music help you run?" It did. I don't know. It helped. It was a piece of crap. I wish I had a picture of it. I got a 97, which is an A. Didn't place in like the science fair or anything, but a grade, and I did better than some people's, even though mine was a piece of crap, and they hated me for that. It's my last year in any honors class, I think. Yeah. Um, health or English. You have to take English in my school. You have to take English like all 3 years, or all 4 years rather. So that was fun. A few of my friends were in that class. It's an interesting class. I passed it with a B. Health. Health is always fun. You have to do health in my school. You have to do health and PE for 2 years. So it was okay. It's gym. Gym's never fun. I had it first thing in the morning too. It was my first class, so you're all sweaty for the rest of the day. Then I had JRTC. JRTC is always fun for me. I really like that class. Of the Let 1s in that class, I was the only one that, I think there were like 20 of us. I was the only one that went to Let 2. Which is, I guess it tells you about the people in my school. Small engine repair is the only class I really hated that year. I didn't like that class at all. Not too handy when it comes to, mowers and stuff. And I just didn't like the class. We would watch videos and then take tests on the videos. That's all we did. And then do book work. Technology Foundations, probably one of the coolest teachers and most relaxed teachers I've ever had. And I took his class 3 years, freshman, junior, and senior year. And then World History. World History is always, fun. I'm a big history guy, and my teacher was pretty cool. I later had him junior year. Um, but so that was interesting. So like I said, the only class I hated was small engine repair, and I never took any of his classes again. With everyone else, I took some sort of class. Like elective wise, I took like some sort of class from the same teacher for the rest of the year, or for the rest of the high school career. So I had to. So like I said, I didn't pass the Algebra 1 SOL. And if you're out there, be like, Algebra 1's easy. Whatever, I'm more of a geometry guy. You get either geometry or algebra. And later, I would get geometry. Later. But I passed the class, didn't pass the SOL. And you need one math SOL to pass. So I was like, okay. But they had a free remediation in summer school. 2 weeks, you would go, get remediated, take the SOL. Kind of made a mistake and went to summer school for the class. And and as soon as I found that out, I was like, oh, well, I don't really care about the class anymore. Just wanted to take the SOL, and I failed the SOL, but didn't have to pay that $600 because it was like a mistake or whatever. So that was hilarious. But yeah, for whatever reason, that's still on my transcript or whatever, but it shouldn't be. But I just thought about that. But freshman year wasn't that bad. Didn't really do anything embarrassing. Didn't get hazed or anything. Yeah, it wasn't hard at all. Freshman year is supposed to be like the easiest year next to senior year. But for like I said, didn't fail any classes. Yeah, I didn't fail any classes. As I'm looking at this, I'm like, man, this brings back memories. But like, there's nothing like bad about freshman year. You get all nervous because like it's high school and there's like legit adults with you, but it's not the worst thing ever. All the teachers are cool freshman year. They know it's a big jump, and like they'll help you out. But if there was like one tip I could give like a rising freshman, it would be know where you're going. Don't get lost. Don't like hesitate it. usually give out maps or room numbers or something. They have to give you a room number, but just know where you're going. And then once you get situated, give it like 2 weeks, and you'll know where like everything is. You'll know where the gym is. You'll know where the science hallway is, the science lab, the culinary room, all that stuff. You'll know where it is. The computer labs, all that stuff. You'll know where it is. You'll know how to get there the fastest or the way that's best for you. You'll know how to when to go to your locker and stuff. In my high school, you could have book bags. You carry your book bag like all day, so that was nice. I would just stop by my locker whenever I went by it and stuff like that. So that was my freshman year. It's pretty easy. Sophomore and junior or get a little interesting. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoy, and I will see you guys next time.